If you're struggling with manifesting and sticking to your intentions, have you ever tried working with the phases of the moon? So even though the new moon has just passed, it's not too late to set an intention. So we just had the new moon in Pisces. We've now moved into the crescent moon stage. It's also called the waxing crescent. So this is where we take action and move towards the intention that we set. We're building momentum and growth. And Piscean energy is perfect for this because it supports intuition and compassion, creativity, and emotional clarity. So it helps you align your actions with what truly matters. Keep in mind, each house isn't just one thing. You can tailor your intentions to work, business, home, relationships, life, internal growth, whatever. It's nuanced. So pick something that's most relevant for you in this moment. And remember, it's not about perfectionism. It's okay to struggle with this in some way, shape, or form. Nobody is getting an award at the end of everything for being perfect. So stop making that a goal. Here's a breakdown of where your energy is going to be most potent depending on your rising sign, along with a realistic intention that you could use to work with this lunation. So Pisces risings, hitting your first house of self, body, and identity. Set aside 10 minutes a day to check in on how you feel and take one action that supports your authentic feelings. This could be internal, at work, in your personal life, anywhere you want to feel more aligned. Aquarius risings, that's us, hitting our second house of money, values, and resources and talent. You can create a practical step this week to increase your income. You can improve your self-worth through this, or save towards something meaningful. This could apply to your business, personal finances, or internal sense of value. Cap risings, third house of communication and daily routines. So organize one part of your life differently or communicate in a new way. This could relate to work emails, family conversations, or your daily mindset, anything that helps you think and act more clearly. Sagittarius risings, fourth house of home, family, and roots. You can have one intentional conversation with a family member or create a small change at home for peace. This could also be internal, healing past patterns, or cultivating emotional stability in some way, shape, or form. Scorpio risings, hitting your fifth house of creativity, pleasure, and children. Dedicate 15 minutes to a creative project, a craft, romance, or doing something that brings joy. This can be personal, something for your business, or just for your own well-being. Libra risings, hitting your sixth house of health, service, work, your day-to-day. Add one small habit to your wellness routine or organize a part of your workday for better flow. This could be at your job, running your business, or improving personal health. Virgo risings, hitting your seventh house of relationships and partnerships. So reach out to one person or set a boundary that nurtures healthier relationships. This could be a business partnership, a collaboration, a personal relationship, or even your inner self, how you relate to yourself. Leo risings, hitting your eighth house of shared resources and transformations. So review one shared financial or emotional situation and take action toward clarity or healing it. This could be a business investment, a relationship dynamic, or internal transformation. Cancer risings, hitting your ninth house of higher education, travel, and beliefs. So explore one new idea, course, or spiritual practice. This could relate to work, learning, travel, or a shift in your personal beliefs and philosophies. Gemini risings, hitting your 10th house of career and reputation. Take a step toward a professional goal, update your resume, reach out to a mentor, pitch an idea, ask for that raise. It can also apply to personal projects or internal clarity about your path. Taurus risings, hitting your 11th house of community and friendships. Connect with one person or contribute one small action to a group aligned with your goals. This could be work-related, social, or internal. It's about building alignment with your bigger vision. And Aries risings, hitting your 12th house of subconscious closure and spirituality. So spend 5 to 10 minutes a day reflecting, journaling, or meditating to release one limiting belief or emotional block. This is internal work, but it ripples into your home life, your work, or your relationships. So here's also a quick overview of the moon phases and how to work with them. So the new moon, it's planting the seeds, focusing on clarity and vision and intentions. Waxing crescent is taking action and building momentum. Then we're approaching our first quarter moon, which is where you're going to face obstacles and need to adjust your approach. Waxing gibbous is about refining, tweaking, and staying consistent. The full moon is where we celebrate progress and release what does not serve us. Waning gibbous is integrating lessons and consolidating gains. The last quarter is where you let go and prepare for the next cycle. The waning crescent is where we rest, reflect, and prepare for the next intention. Some intentions are going to take longer. It's going to take more than one lunar cycle to manifest. So staying consistent and taking small aligned actions and honoring the rhythms of the moon is what makes the process powerful. And as with all things, the more you consciously and mindfully practice this, the better you'll be at it. And in addition to working with the actual moon phases, you could work with the zodiac sign that the moon is in too. For example, today it's in Gemini. Have those convos, learn, talk it all out, lean into your curiosity, talk out loud, journal, whatever. Also have some fun while you're at it, maybe? Stay tuned for more guidance on working with the phases of the moons so that you can manifest your goals with clarity, alignment, and with ease. Until next time, y'all.